involving businesses in education and training and providing quality work placements for students and apprentices is a challenge everywhere. In the Netherlands, the task is entrusted to a single national public agency called SBB.
SBB is in the Netherlands the cooperation organization for vocational education, training and labour market. And the mission of SBB is to offer the best work placement for students of vocational education and to offer companies the best professionals now and in the future.
The two pillars of vocational education in the Netherlands are close cooperation between schools and business, and the central role of learning in the workplace across all types of vocational education.
There's only one way to be a good professional, and that's to learn certain things in practice. So the companies and the schools really need each other to give the total education needed to be a successful professional in the job.
SBB works at regional and sectorial level to align vocational education and training provision with the needs of the employers.
We have a regional platform for the labour market in which the vocational educational training schools participate, but also employers, the unions, and there are of course the strategic people from the local boards. And together we set the agenda of what is necessary to make the labour market work and to minimize the people that are unemployed.
Data plays an important role in matching the training provided with the needs of the labour market.
We collect data about jobs, actually. So we try to look at job openings. We do our own collection of data, so we look at job sites and try to collect how many openings there are for a certain qualification, and then we make an indication about what the chance is that people get a job when they graduate over whole Holland, but we also divide it into regions. We try to look at the qualifications itself. So if there's, for example, a bad chance that you get a job after you graduate, then what is wrong? We have to discuss this, and perhaps there's something wrong with the education itself. Perhaps it's outdated, we need more modern techniques in that. That's how we use the data.
SBB plays a key role in the quality of learning in the workplace, accrediting companies and monitoring the quality of work placements.
Each year we do an audit in 30 stores. SBB sends people there to do the audit, and then I get back the results and I discuss them with SBB, and then we can pinpoint where we can improve the quality of our training.
So we give out a questionnaire to the companies, but also to students. So students can rate how their work placement went, and then we put this in a monitor. But the monitor is divided back to the schools, because the schools need to use it to improve their work placement part of the education.
But how does it work in practice? Close cooperation between schools and businesses means that emerging needs are identified quickly, and schools can adapt their provision accordingly.
We have a close cooperation with SBB. We get information about our exams, if they are valid enough, if there have to be changes. And we always do that in a cooperation with each other. So there's a continued discussion going on if what we want is the same as the work field wants. And that way we align with each other how the education needs to be built to get the students at the places we want.
In a pioneering initiative to boost the life chances of disadvantaged youngsters, Rock Vocational School is bringing the classroom to the workplace.
We see that they are motivated to work in the stores, to get lessons there, to see the same people every day, to have a teacher who is also their coach. They get the trust again in the school system, but also in themselves.
A system of tutoring in the workplace is essential to guarantee high-quality outcomes.
What's great about it is that our teacher who is there is also their coach on the work floor and coach of the practical trainer, and they can guide the student in the right way and in the right direction.
What it brings me to be a teacher is that I get a lot of energy of the students and I'll learn from them also. and it's a great job.
De manager van dit bedrijf is mijn begeleider en ik leer het heel veel van hem ook nog. Bijvoorbeeld en van een stagebegeleider leer ik het van hoe je een talage moet maken en hoe je het moet zorgen dat het aantrekkelijk en het stopkracht en alles gewoon. Dus hoe je het moet maken eigenlijk. Ik zal meer tijd aan mijn stagebegeleider besteden dan op school.
Dialogue and information sharing are central to the Dutch way of preparing their young people for working life. In this way, SBB ensures coordination between schools and business and consistency between practice and policy.
The secret of SBB's success is that within SBB, the vocational education training schools and the labour market are working together. We are able to lift the problems and the possibilities from the regions and from the sectors up to a nationwide scale. Together we want Holland working.
Mijn droom is om mijn opleiding af te ronden, dat ik mijn eigen winkel heb. Het moet natuurlijk een mooie winkel zijn, het best van Nederland.